So, a lot's been happening and not happening with the van, so I'm not sure how much it looks like we've really done, but we've done a lot, so it's one of those kind of things take time. So, that's the units, the stage they're at now, so you can see the sink has very awkwardly gone in, ideally situated between the two cabinets. That's a joke. I hoped it was actually going to fit above this cabinet and not stick out like that. So now I've got to decide what to do with this space in between, which was supposed to be a storage space, but I've not got a drawer front or a cupboard front for it. So I don't know. I thought I might put a fancy plant in there or something to hide the sink. So the wee tap's in for the sink. It's a manual one. Because I didn't want to have to do the wiring to wire in for all the amount that I'm going to use it. It just didn't seem worth it. So that wee tap costs like 12 quid or something, and then the water canisters, wastewater and fresh water. My fuse box is going to go down here. No, it's not. It's going to go up here. So the wiring's coming in through that vent there. That's the vent cover. And the box will go up there, and then it'll wire up through the back into these sockets. So that's 2 sockets and a USB. This cabinet will have all the cabinets will have doors on it. What am I talking about? This cabinet will have a door. These ones won't. Yeah, they'll all have doors on them. In fact, let me just show you. Hang on, I'm going to sit you down for a second. So that's what the cabinet doors are going to look like. That's actually the one for up there. So step back a wee bit so you can see it. So I'll have 2 doors at the bottom there. I'm going to have a drawer front on the front there, and then I've got to have folding doors. So I had to buy 4 little narrow doors that I'm going to have to concertina so that they would actually open in the space between the cabinets and the seat there. So the only other problem I'm having at the moment is the cooker doesn't fit in the space front to back, so I might have to modify the handle on the cooker a little so that the drawer front will go on. And then I've got all kinds of dilemmas about how to connect the cooker up to the gas bottle. The gas bottle's going to go down here, and then I'm going to have it pipe run up. So I'm probably going to have to cut out a wee bit of the front of that shelf so the pipe can go up and connect onto the cooker. So I don't want to have to keep connecting and disconnecting the cooker. And then when the cooker sits on the worktop, it's a little bit tall, so I'm going to have to get something to shield the ceiling, to stop the ceiling. That probably would have been the case pretty much no matter what cooker we'd gone with though. So a bit of storage space on the top of there. I'm going to carpet. I'm going to try not to have much or any of this white showing. So I'm going to carpet the end here. So this is going to be storage space behind the driver's seat and the end of the cabinet. And that's going to store the platform that forms the bottom end of the bed. That's going to be stored there. I've got detachable legs. So I'm not sure where I'll store the legs yet. And I've got to decide whether or not I might need 2 sets of legs so that I can also so the legs that are going to go on this will double so that this can be an outdoor table, so I can bring it out of the van or sit it in the van for the bed. But if I get another set of legs, taller ones, then I could use it in this space here as a table within the van, so that might be worth doing as well. Not just quite decided on that yet. And then the final, well, it's not the final thing, I really need to get round to it. These are the material samples, obviously, and I think I'm probably going to go with this one. Probably going to go with the one without the black stripes, and that's going to cover the seat there in the back. And I'll have to figure out how I'm going to make that so that it all fits together for the bed. And then I'll carpet it. I'm just sorting out the blinds. Hopefully I'm going to do magnet blinds so that I'll cut out the shape of the window in foil, like that bubble wrap silver foil, and then I'll put a colour of material. I'll probably pick one of the colours from there Ideally I would go with purple, but it depends what I can get. So I'll try and match up a colour from there to do the insides of the blinds. I'll maybe do all the blinds different colours, that might be quite nice. Yeah, might do that. Need to put a border on them, and within the border I'm going to inlay little magnets, and the magnets I'll magnetise on to hold the blinds in place. Should make them nice and easy to store as well, because they'll just be flat and they're probably going to get stored down there as well. So I'll just be quick looking through the back. I've already got my wellies stored. There's so much stuff in that box now as well already. So I'm going to carpet this right up the side here in the same carpet that's on the walls and the doors. I'm just not that keen on the white, so ideally I'll get the cupboard doors on and everything first and see how it all looks, but at the moment I'm planning on carpeting up the side there. That's it for now, that's where we're at. So it sort of looks like it's nearly done, but it's kind of not. There's still loads to do, and loads of little bits and pieces still to do. And then at some point I'll decide if I'm putting a leisure battery in as well. That's for future Anne, she'll worry about that. So there we are, that's where we're at.